Hey, how you been? Um, Today I want to talk about something interesting that I noticed. It basically reminded me of something that I heard when I was still a kid. I had this teacher who was a pretty big guy. I think he was about 6'7", and he was really big. Not muscular, he's just big in size, in a fit sort of way. And he told us a story about when he was younger, um, how he used to get into a lot of fights. And this is back then in Africa, where when you fight as a young man, you don't throw punches. It's ungentlemanly. When you fight, you wrestle. That's the way. That's the way back in the day. That's the way they used to fight. So if somebody picks on you and you're going to get into a fight, you would wrestle. And he said he was a very troublesome young fellow, and every time he got into a fight, the first thing he did was to always look, you know, at the ground to see where he was going to fall. Always. He was just like, I know I'm going to lose, so I'm just going to look, and make sure that when I fall, I'm going to fall on somewhere comfortable. Uh, it's kind of funny because, when I had this couple of experience a couple of days ago, it just took my mind back to that. There are people that are dead set on failure. That they're dead set on giving up, and all they're really looking for is an excuse to quit. So they get started with something. It could be weight loss. It could be learning a new language. It could be working out. It could be a new diet. It could be even a relationship. There are people that this is. I mean, I had friends that used to do this. I found it very funny. Um, I had a friend that whenever he was going to date a girl, as soon as they started dating, he would look for something he didn't like about her. And I asked him, why do you keep doing this? He said, look, I'm going to break up with her, I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge the breakup on that thing I don't like about her. People do this in business as well. They start a business, they start something new, and already in their minds, they've already created a reason why they should give up. It's quite funny that this is self-sabotaging behavior, but people do it all the time. So I want you to think about your life, not just in business now, but in every aspect of your life, in your relationships, in improvements you're trying to achieve in your life. Is there a way, are you doing something that is self-sabotaging? Are you already from the beginning, from the get-go, looking for a reason why you will not succeed and why you should quit? And if you are, then the next question you should ask yourself would be, why am I doing this? And then the next question should be, how do I stop this? Because once you know that you're doing that, then you should be able to talk to yourself and say, hey, listen, I know I'm trying to stop myself. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to do whatever it takes to lose that weight, to learn that new language, to learn how to play that new musical instrument, to make this relationship work. I'm not going to create an exit. I'm not going to create an escape route for myself where I can run away once things start getting difficult. And if you have that mindset, then you're pretty much sure that success is going to be yours. So don't look for an exit strategy right from the get-go. Rather, make up your mind that you're in it for the long run and see how life rewards you. Okay? All right. Talk to you tomorrow.